and let someone know that they're wanted with this wild idea for a poster. Help!
Oh, hey, oh, help!
Don't worry, folks. I'll find him. Hey, partner, you seen this critter?
Yeah, he went that way.
Phew, that was close. Good, isn't it? A Wild West wanted poster, and you can put anyone's mugshot in the frame. Dirty Brush Buchanan. Want to make one? Simple. In 4 parts. A 4-part attack. First, you need to make your poster look old. So, mix a teaspoon of coffee powder with cold water. And mix it over your brush. Then, using the brush, paint the mixture onto some A3 sized white paper. Now, the idea is to go over the whole sheet, just paint on the coffee, and then leave it to dry completely. Then, the good bit, carefully tear along the edges of your paper. This will help add to the old-fashioned effect. You could even curl up one corner at the end and crease up the paper a bit. So after all that, that should be looking nice and old. Next, you need to think of who you want to put in your poster and what crime it is that they've committed. Now, it could be someone in your family, like a little brother for borrowing your favourite CD without asking, or a dad for being totally embarrassing when he dances at parties. Whatever you choose to write, you need to do it in Wild West style letters. At the top of the poster, sketch out the word wanted in bold capital letters. Now, to make the letters look typically Western, a good trick is to add rectangle blocks on the ends of the letters. When you've done all the letters in this way, fill them in black. Use a nice chunky felt pen for this. Use the same technique for the writing at the bottom, but make it a lot smaller. Think up a comedy name that sounds cowboy-like. This is for Dirty Brush Buchanan, for splashing too much paint. And of course, you need to add a reward for their capture. How about $100,000? So that's the writing. Now you need to draw your cowboy. In the middle of the page, draw lightly in pencil an egg shape. Now this will be where the face goes. So the idea is to draw your cowboy features around it in pen. Start about 1/3 of the way down the oval with a slightly curved brim to a hat that curves around the back of his head and thicken the brim up a bit. Then draw the main part of the hat. Just follow that curve of the head, but make it a little bit bigger with a kind of dip at the top like that. And then frame the sides of the face with some hair and sideburns. You can add a high-collared jacket and a neck scarf so that all the edges of the egg shape are covered. Then shade in your cowboy using this cross-hatching technique with lines going in one direction and then in the opposite direction. And using black pen works really well for this. It gives it a kind of etched effect. Go in one direction and then the next. And when you finish colouring in your cowboy in this way, you'll have something that looks like this. And see, that cross-hatching technique really adds to that old-fashioned effect. And as you can see, I've cut out that blank area where the face will be. Now all that's left to do is put the guilty person's face in the frame. Find a photograph of your culprit and make it the right size for the frame by enlarging or reducing it on a photocopier or scanner. Make the copy black and white, and then age it to match the rest of your poster using your coffee mixture. Just slap it on in the same way, and when it's completely dry, position the face in the frame and then tape it on the back. And there he is. And when it's done, just hang it up somewhere around your ranch or house. And there it is. Good, isn't it? And I've even added a couple of bullet holes and some stars here and there. And you can do a wanted poster for anyone you like. How about my naughty Uncle Pete for forgetting my birthday? Or light-fingered Lulu for eating the last cookie? Or Fusspot Farrington for not eating his dinner? Or Big Mouth Betsy for singing out a tune? Try yourself a Wild West wanted poster.